definitely taken a good amount of reps at right guard when I'm practicing by myself. But mainly, I'm just ready to be be starting at any position and ready to go anywhere. Still focusing on all five positions. But yeah, no, I definitely take a few more reps at right guard, and then also trying to focus on what I can do to be better at that position specifically a little bit more, and then what I can do to be better at all five positions as a whole.
You mentioned earlier about getting more reps at right guard. This time of the year, what does that consist of exactly? And how big were those two games that you started and played the full game at right guard in getting you kind of acclimated to that spot?
Definitely, the two games were huge to play those games at that spot, because it gets you more live reps at it. Is there's a certain point where practice and live reps are definitely completely different, just because of the speed and the nature in which you hit a little bit. In practice, you're trying to simulate it the best you can while also trying to take care of your team. So it sometimes is a little different than when it is in a game. And also, scout team, they do a hell of a job, but they can't always emulate exactly what the defense is doing that we're practicing for each week. So definitely being in the game helps you get more comfortable for what's going on.
I was wondering what the biggest challenge was going from the AAF to the NFL.
Yeah, no, the difference in the AAF to the NFL, of course, is just a little bit more of the speed and strength. The AAF definitely had tremendous players. I think we've proved it just on the Niners alone with how many players we've had from the AAF. And DeMontre Moore was one of the guys that actually I was a teammate with in the AAF, and he was a great player to go against and to learn from. And it kind of goes back to what I was talking about with the live reps versus the practice reps. It was definitely able to help me improve my game, taking a lot more live reps in games that are different than the practice reps, and to be going against someone like DeMontre every practice that was focusing on getting back to the NFL. So he was going a lot harder in practice and stuff to help you improve and be a better player. The reps now are definitely a lot different since we're not currently at OTAs. We're not able to practice, but I've actually, my family has helped me a lot. I've been trying to do the drills the best I can. And I've had my sister and my brother-in-law, they've been helping me do a few drills. So for my sister and brother-in-law, they've actually been helping me. Sometimes as offensive linemen, we'll take med balls and we'll work on pass drills, and then someone can throw the med ball at you. And then you can practice your punching and things like that to simulate a defense, because those have a little bit of weight behind it. And so I've been having them help me with that. And then, of course, I don't have any bags. So there's sometimes I'll have them hold the med ball and I'll try to do other drills off of that. But they've definitely been very supportive and helped me the best way they could.
This is the first time we've talked to you since Joe Staley retired. So if you could share kind of your favorite Joe Staley memory and what he meant to the team.
When I first got to the 49ers, him and Mike Persons were just great leaders for us, and totally took us in and taught us a lot. But they instilled confidence in a lot of the young guys. They every time you did something good, those two guys were one of the first two to come up to you and say how good of a job it was, how good of a player you were, and definitely support you along the way. So that was one of the best things that Joe's done for us, is just what he does for young guys. I know he told me multiple times after games or even after practices early on that, hey, you're a good player, keep doing what you're doing, and things will work. So that was awesome to have.